Num num num. Hello, no one's there yet. I'm just gonna keep going then while I work on all of this shit. But I ain't playing nice. I feel like I'm missing some actual. I know it's supposed to be mostly light, but. That's because that's the right pound. I need to make these leaves look more like leaves, you see. These are the back of the leaves, so if I make them darker. Obviously you've got light under them, so they're not going to be that dark. That's too fucking bright. Yeah, I think that's a nice colour. Make them look alive. Otherwise they just look a bit dead. Yeah, okay, that looks a lot better. They look alive. And then if I make them slightly brighter as well, I can add in the... Let me put and stabilize that bit right there. Then I can now add in all the vines that you could see on the original reference image. And that is one juicy looking plant. Yeah, I like that. Okay. We're gonna try and stream for the whole. Go to 4. I got to 4 divided by 5. Yeah, that's only 2 hour streams. I want to say it's still 5. But I'm gonna try, and we'll see how that goes. It could go horribly wrong. Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves before I can actually do long. I'm loving how badly I've coloured this in. Okay, it's the blue light I coloured in badly. That I can forgive. I'll worry about it later. That was just a quick test anyways. They look so healthy and alive. You know, you'd think I'm a great gardener in real life. I'm not. I killed a cactus once. I killed 2 actually. One was mine, one was my younger sister's, and I know, I'm so great. You should definitely trust me with your plants, everyone. But I forgot to say about it. Yeah, first time I just managed to not water enough that it died. Second time I accidentally knocked over the cactus, which then caused absolute chaos to its roots because it was completely derooted. And that thing died later on. So yeah, definitely trust me with your plants, guys. They definitely live. Around here it's safe, everybody need armor. Actually, I want to make this because if I make, you get shiny hardcover books, don't you? Because that's just too similar shade-wise, and it's pissing me off. There you go. Sorry. Yeah, I need more colour in those, but this is nice shade-wise. I now just need to get this to be more shade varianting. You could have some bugs with a darker. Yeah, if I make some books with it. If I make my books, some of the pages be darker. That's typically how these work, but fuck that. My art, my rules. Then obviously you'd have some really dark books. I'll put this book down here quite dark. No, it fades in too much. Oh shit, I didn't call in those flowers. That one needs to be bright. Do you want a dark book? Oh yeah, because it's not in direct contact with the background. I feel like those sprayed edges books have, that's kind of what I'm going for here. Yeah, I think that works nicely. Oopsies. I'm only just realizing I didn't fully shade this book in. Shadow wise. Oh, alright, good one. I feel like as well this, the bottom one could be slightly lighter. Great, I just want some variation with this book. If that book's usually lighter on page wise. Next then is to do the wood textures. I'd already started here. Right, so I can do this without any texture in the any lighting in the way. Yeah, this is how I'm planning on doing the very simple books, to be honest. Floorboards, not books. I'm great at words. You with me? Yeah, just doing lines. Not too fussed about where they go, I just need a general wood texture. What I need to do is figure out how to make an animated version of this. You know? Like, especially if I want to use it as my streaming backgrounds and shit when doing the starting stream thing, just adding that little bit of animation. Which I think I can do. I can tween. Just because I agree with the cash. We're on the gacha fight, old gacha run apparently on my music. Is that them realizing stream? Oh god! Crow's PC isn't having a good time apparently. It's decided it wants to try and give up today. Which sounds about right. It's not tried to give up in a while actually. That's quite impressive for that poor thing. Yeah, I quite like this simple wood texture. It works really well, I think. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my plan is to just kind of gradient map the entire thing and then go in afterwards with some colours and stuff. I haven't quite, because I haven't, this light and shade at the moment are just pure black and white, so I'm gonna have to change that as well. I've done all the shadows on one layer though. I've got 2 layers because it's 2 shadows. Is that 2 shadows? No, I just used the regular tones as part of like a base, yeah. Savage. I can make the little. I don't know why I went glitchy. I was like, that's a cool vibe, and I decided it was glitchy, which could be a mistake, but oh well. We're nearly done with the floor. Oopsies. There we go. Whew. Okay, now I need to do all the dark bits, so let me just get the dark. Start adding all those, and usually I'm mainly having them run alongside, but at least they're not separate. Sort of like a contrast to the lighter strips, really. Hi! Hi, Small Dollar. What do you usually stream then? That's sort of bot, right? Why would Discord be like that? They showed up way too quick when after this, though. This gives me bot vibes. Yeah, because these dark tones always make it pop, I feel like, with the more subtle lightness. Oopsies. Okay, now we've got a nice simple wood texture going on at the bottom. You follow me, bots don't usually follow. I know I can blame balls of follow. If you keep chatting. I'm just very hesitant about bots. Can I get bots like every stream? Usually saying, come get my AI view. But yeah. If you're a real person, I'm very sorry for how questioning I am of this. Because I don't trust things. Okay, if I add another light and shut this back. This is amazing. Right. I said there is some issues with the blue cutout, so I need to redo this. So yeah. I think I might be ready to gradient map this. Okay, let's get rid of these for now. Let's try gradient mapping it, because last time I tried to gradient map, this didn't go very well. We're going to have to bring it up so I can actually see what I'm doing. I think that was white. I just want to stick with some nice brown tones. Yeah, I do want white. My only downside I find with the colour mask, not gradient maps, is that they don't actively change while you're working on them. So you have to kind of go in and change it and pray it's going to look good. You know? Has to be in the middle. What do I want mid-browns to be is the question here. Now. Then I can sit there and adjust things as needed. Slightly red, and we need some more variation up here as well. Okay, what we get? And it's not worked. Great. Is it because it's not attached to anything? Might be. I'm not fully used to gradient maps on these. Okay, right, we got it covered the whole thing now. to edit your gradient map in Krita. Just click the filter settings. Is it that button? No, it doesn't give me the option to alter it after I've made it. That is annoying. I mean, I'm probably just being blind. Properties, is it? Found it! We found it. There's a properties option. I don't get why they don't change in real time. That's the most annoying bit about this. Hold on, it is now. Stupid shit. I'm not happy with this brown, that's the issue. I think I just want it more desaturated, maybe. You know what I mean? That something's up with this brown and I can't place it. Hold on, is it this maybe? If I turn these back on. Oh shit, okay. There's quite a few bits I want to change. But I think that now does that put a gradient map on everything? That's my issue here if it does. Oh. No, okay. But it's gonna put a gradient map on these, so if I... Finally, hello! Your PC only took nearly half an hour. Gradient mapping plan has kind of failed here. I really don't want to have to colour everything to put by hand though. Am I gonna, what's the colour, do we even have a colour option on this? Colour, yeah. I might have to sit here and just colour the entire thing with the colour option and then do it that way. Which is 10 times more annoying than gradient mapping. Thank you. You don't get a point for that, there's no other one here. Which does mean I'm going to be making so many clipping layers inside my tonal layer. Good to know, the guy gets to stick around because he adds some oh look out! Unless they keep showing up, then we'll ban, but I will do anything with horrors at the moment. Minus actually still myself. So... We're on so many layers, by the way. It is kind of painful, but that's what I get for trying to do clean art. By the looks of it, I'm going to be stuck doing this. Yes. Haven't I made it clear? I wonder, I have an idea. What if I just alpha mask it and then go into normal and colour it that way? Can I just... Yeah, I can! Okay, I found a solution. Rather than having to make clipping mask after clipping mask, I've just changed my brush to be a colour brush. And also realising that needs to be fucking lighter. I think I made this 10 times harder for myself by doing it in grayscale first now. I was so sure of my plan. But it will also... I also kind of wanted to have some light spots here. Why don't you wanna... Yes. You know, like some lighter spots like this. Soft light ain't gonna work. Right, have to do normal and then lower down the opacity. Don't be like me, kids. Don't fuck. Or take this 1 minute. Because even after using Critter all this time, I've not gotten very good with the layer system because it's a bit finicky at times. Friendios. Yeah, it's quite a finicky layer system sometimes. Like, you know how in IBS Paint you just kind of hit a clipping button and just clip onto the layer below it? This one doesn't, and it drives me insane. It kind of gives me the texture I want to for the back. And then I can adjust the lightness of these. Yeah, that fits a lot better lightness wise. Oh, they've changed the profile picture? I'm gonna go be nosy. Oh, posted that probably. Oh! Yeah, that is cursed. The posting note stay. What's even on the posting note? Okay, I think I could do a different colour here. You like lean more into the yellows. Yeah, okay, that's it. It does mean I get to do a lot more fun with the wood colour though, and like little blue bits of variation. You know what is annoying? This is I need to figure out how to fix this. It's probably really easy to fix, I'm just lazy. My monitor and my drawing tablet aren't on the same colour system. So there is a difference on when I look at something on my big screen compared to when I look at something on my tablet. So yeah, it drives me insane sometimes. I know it's probably a setting I can change, but it's like, come on. Time to add in some blues. By that I mean very much greeny greys. Doesn't like me painting. Like, okay, there we go. Oh, it was like that's on an overlay, that's why. Yeah, I was on overlay, that's why it was being like, no. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want to sit here and mess around with my settings midstream. So it can be fixed, I just haven't done it yet. So I specifically want to use this brush and lower the opacity. But that doesn't look blue enough. There we go. That's the right colour. Also, it's a green, but it's the right colour. And then what I can go afterwards is... no, the blending look doesn't really fit with everything. I don't know, maybe it's too much. Okay, I think having it at very low opacity is my best bet here. Yeah, I didn't add too many because I didn't want to crowd the book piles too much. Okay, next is the floor. What's this? Oh yeah, that's the shadows. The floor's going to be probably more similar colour to the struts in all honesty. That's normal, that's why. Okay, definitely not that colour. Huh. That looks like pits. Maybe I need to start doing colour concepts before I start doing this. Tonal! I love tonal. Colour. Huh. Maybe not. Alright. What I probably could do with having some of those blues in it. That is right. Cause I'm an albatross. Hello, that wasn't long. Sometimes you're gone forever. I started putting green into the floor. Done. Not much, just little areas. Little trails. Because that way, all this green and stuff will tie in really well when I do the books. It's like greens and blues and all that jazz. Speaking of, I still need to change the shadows and light. Because oh my god, I definitely lost the light colour by now. Add too blue maybe. It might not be too blue once I add all the colours in. Let's not panic yet. You can learn this. It's pretty simple theory actually, this entire piece. But, I mean, I did go to uni. But that's perfect. You can learn all this without uni. Yeah, okay. Dear, I would like to point out just because I went to art for college and at uni, I still started up learning on my own. YouTube exists. Use it. That's literally what you should be doing. Look at YouTube. Also, surely you've picked up some stuff by watching me draw for this long. But come on. Projector colour. I don't want to add too much colour to projector. I want it to stay quite black as a contrast to everything else. This needs to have some tinge to it because that's how this works. Then that needs to stay blue. So if I just get rid of all the light, just so I can have that, and have it in the middle, so I don't want to be like everything else. To be fair, I watched loads of videos on colour theory and it never made sense until I just did a cube, and basically all I follow is if the shadows are like a dark red, make the light source, unless there's an obvious light source causing it, light blue. You're effectively using picking up the colour wheel, whatever the fuck the opposite is on the colour wheel. Well, obviously, if you're outside, you're gonna have warmer shadows because the outside light. It's weird. It's really hard to explain though. I've got this wrong way around. So, artificial light, which is your more blues and stuff like the TV in front of that you can see on here, tend to emit blue light. I just realised you can sort of see that slight little change. Well, meanwhile, the sun is a warm light, so all the shadows outside tend to be colder because of that difference. So, if that makes any sense to you, there you go. There's the art tip for today. Right now, I'm literally just going to get the blue. Fucking hell, maybe I need to activate on colour. Oh, I am. It just decided no, I'm going to be bright blue. Why are you so sad being blue? Fucking hell. Let me be that blue. There we go. That fixed it. Yes. I tend to use blue for my shadows because I always think purple shadows look a bit weird. But, yes, roughly that. And technically, should I be using green shadows? If this was green light, orange shadows, not red. I know what I'm saying. I'm a scientist. Technically, I'm using light blue, which blue tends to be the opposite of orange, but on this colour wheel, it's more reddish. So that's why I've used red instead of orange. Frankly, you can't tell the fucking difference. But yeah. But yeah, I'd love to have like the starting soon screen just be a fucking screensaver bouncing around on the monitor while glitching out of it. That would be quite fun. And then I'd just never give you the perfect colour to piss you all off collectively. There's not much animation I could do with this. Like I could have, so it's mostly just going to be the screen. But yeah. Yes, the duality of man. Colour, I want to get this brown. I want to get this green nice and right. That's way too fucking green. That's the perfect green. Let me just go add this to the right pile as well for this bit of green. Yeah, we want that bright. And a nice bright terracotta pot. I might make it slightly more desaturated because that's me. And we all know how much I love my desaturation. I know, right? I don't think you could get any greener than this plant. Yeah, because that's the perfect terracotta colour there. Oh yeah, I have the piles on different layers and I keep forgetting to switch them. That's what keeps happening. Then even after this... Yes, bring it. We can draw together. We're not doing everything, are we? We've got a 12 box of eggs, so we can do a lot of baking. What I tend to do when I'm drawing any other ones round is I effectively get up OBS, bring up this, and just have it so the other one can watch it from my bed. Otherwise, he can't see shit. So yeah, that's the other use of this. I still haven't figured out how the fuck script writing works, by the way. That's not my problem, though. But yeah, there'll be some stuff that I'll look on and go, okay, I don't like that colour. Like, in the pots, it's too bright still. So afterwards, I'll just go with another layer on top on a regular brush and find the right colour, rather than trying to colour match everything in the tonal version. Like, frankly, I don't like how the stalks on this plant are the same colour as the leaves. So I'll change that. And once again, all of the blues in this piece are going to be... Like, I'll recolour the flowers and stuff as well. I mean, these are newspapers, they're gonna... As much as I want to keep the grey, I feel like the whole old-timey stuff needs to be warmer base-wise. Like that. I said I don't know what colour I want this rug to be yet. Oopsies. That's right, no, I'm not getting colour. You know, like... Oh no, it feels too bright. I might just colour that separately. You're the main attraction. Yeah, I think I'm gonna colour all these separately, in all honesty. With an overlay layer, rather than try and... Once again, that doesn't work. Oh, that's why. You know, rather than trying to... This is why I don't play... use the shit ton of layers usually, because they just end up really overwhelming. And I also need to... And now I need to select this. That way this becomes 10 times easier. That's very clearly not... Oh, you're not blue anymore, sorry. Okay, I need to get rid of... Yeah, this is what I've come to realise my mistakes here. Fine, I can just... colour things back grey. I've got some weird remix of Bangin' on at the moment. This is what's being annoying. It's like, this is blue. I don't want you to be this blue. You know, this is where my colour saving knowledge fails me, apparently. Because overlay does like to make things really... Hold on, maybe multiply. Yeah, multiply. That's perfect. Right. Obviously I don't want the whole thing to be blue, because pages aren't always blue. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of tidying up after this, I think. These pages are gonna have to be coloured separately, I think. No, I don't think they'll need colouring. I think that's good. Okay, now I need to do the same over here, but you think there's a lot more little divots going on in this bit. Fuck it, we're doing it, I'm lazy. Plus, we're just covering these sections, so... I don't think I need to colour that. I've been doing all this on colour. I guess we're colouring now. I feel like it needs to be a deep pillow, you know? I don't know though. What if I try this? Okay, I think that works. I don't really know what the plan is once I finish this, by the way. Okay, why can't I get that colour right? There we go. That's totally how shadows work. You can't tell. Yeah, no, I think you were right about blue actually, looking at this fully now. What blue? I want a really deep blue though. Yeah, because the blue ties in the books on the other side. You were definitely right about going blue. I guess at this point, we might as well make the flowers blue. That's not the right blue, I don't think. I want it to be vibrant, but this just doesn't feel like the right colour. Maybe this. I don't know. I don't like it. What if I do more of a light blue, do you reckon? Like, so white it looks almost white. When in reality that's not white. That's that's like a greyish blue. I think that works better. Okay, now to do the rest of the little bits I wanted to do because I didn't quite like them. Okay, turning this into a different colour. like that. Actually, I wasn't expecting to like that. We're doing that. Yeah, okay, I think making that colour was a lot better, and then I need to just change the colour of the pot. So it's a very deep version of that. Oh, here's another colour theory tip. If you're making things darker, like here, shift them more into like the shade colour. So I've shifted this more red. Like, not by much, but it helps a lot and stops it from being so flat. Now, fun fact, I kept the book names a separate list here. And partly so, when it came around to it, I could just... But I want to see how deep of a red I can make this. Because obviously Terrell's symbol is red. Could be more saturated. That did fucking nothing to it. There we go. I also just come to the realization you can't see the end of my thing. Hold on. There we go. I can see the full thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep Yapping for Dummies as a black. Well, whenever I turn the... And there you go. Because I also wanted to colour the entire line up. So it had a very faint, softer look to it. So there's no pure black in this piece, effectively. Yeah, sure. We'll do WhatsApp, because just cooking break anyways. There you go. Sent you something. It's not sent through yet. It's not. I'm not getting 2 ticks on WhatsApp. It's sent from me, but not to you. What did you do? Just curious. God. Why? You already broke your Discord notifications. We're both suffering that curse at the moment. Okay, I'm seeing some areas where I need to move the light. The light wouldn't be hitting. Just small areas like this. Okay, I'm gonna make that Wellac not be as bright, because as fun as it is, it does take away from like everything. There you go, I'll just make it match the screen. Seriously, what did you break? Oh wait, it's gone to 2 ticks now. It's sent. I think you fixed it. Good, but what the fuck did you do? No problem, but what did you do? That's all I want to know. question is, do I do this? Oh. Good job on getting it back. So, here's a question. Do we do starting soon like that? Or do I make it more into a box? I just want fancy text and not... Definitely, it needs to be readable. I want fancy, but it needs to be readable. Yeah, it's gonna be bouncing. Hold on. Victorian-esque. Make it a bit bigger, maybe. Okay, box. That's the closest we're getting to a box. Because I literally just need it as a layer. Boing. 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 The way thing is, I'm gonna make this work, I've gotta make sure it moves. And I have no experience how to make in CapCut. Okay, for now I'm going to just make I'm gonna make two versions. I'm going to make a just stationary one. And then I'm going to make a smaller one that size, that's so it can bounce. Bounce text. Stationary text. Let's see, is it not a... Whoa, whoa! Back in the bottom of the stream, hello. Dear, please grab the bot. Thank you, thank you. Do you think red's the right thing? Maybe I should have maybe I should eat my favourite thing ever and add an outline. Because we love outlines. Not an outline that thick, calm down. Why even do anything? Yeah, actually, wow. There's no Vic. Vic has to be here. You know the rules. If you want to play this game, you've got to get him on stream. Hi. Let me get your pillow before you get in the way. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so this is a massive upgrade to my old one. I think we can agree that. Obviously, I need a plain one for... I need to export the empty one anyways for videos, but nope. It's Cat Saga time, by the way. Off the tablet. Please. I know it's one, but get off it. Yeah, be a good girl. Still can't believe what she tried to pull last night. Okay, she settled into my lap. We can keep going. I'm going to... She's not sat. She's still back up. I'm going to export this while I remember. No. I managed to hit save, but she got back on. No. She's been asleep under my bed. This is the only reason she's not bothered me yet. Until now. I give you a pillow. And you still want the warmth. You know, you're an idiot. You're my idiot, but you're an idiot. Yeah, please don't hyperfixate on the PNG tuber again. Please. She tried to nuzzle my nose and missed. She nearly shoved her eye into my nose instead. Thing is, if I just try and kick her out, she just meows at my door and doesn't give up. No, and she's back up. I'll figure out how to edit these cat sagas soon, I promise. I don't think I have half of them, but I can try. I'm on like remix heaven apparently. Not heaven really. But, like covers and shit. It's the way she's sat. She's not sat on it like horizontal. She's sat on it vertically. Yes, bad down. Get down fully. Do you reckon she's gonna hate you when you come round, or do you think she'll remember who you are? I need track music. What? Terrified of you until she remembers who you are? I wish I could be one of those streamers who like had a cat cam, but she doesn't sit still long enough for that to work. And also a cat cam just means on my lap. Right, can I get to work now? Nope, she's a backup. Lil, please. I didn't know. Yeah, with the animated starting scenes, I'm going to have to do it in CapCut and figure out how to actually use that software. I know how to cut down a video, and that's about it. We're here to chat now, it's just taking over. Because really, you can't do anything normally, can you? I'm terrified the mic's gonna go. What? Huh? What do you mean? Did you get an email saying they've been completely banned? Thanks, Lil, for being in the way. Oh! And it works. Good to know Twitch actually moderation works then. Fucking hell. Ah! So I don't know what to do with the fact she's in the way and I can't move her because I have a soul. Huh. No? Could you budge, please? So that it is 3. I do want to go grab a snack. So, I'm gonna go be right back. And maybe she's moved by the time I've had my snack. So yeah, I will be back. So please don't snap my hand. Hello, she hasn't moved. I walked in and she was busy cleaning herself on the tablet. She stared at me like I'd walked into her place. She's taking her sweet time. Maybe if I put a pillow back on my lap, she'll come on. When she's busy done grooming herself. Look, give her a pillow. Oh, you did? Right, let me go check it. I have nothing else I can do right now. Honestly, even we all have one. Holy shit, the people that showed up. Give me a sec. Oh, shit, someone's joined the go. Give me a sec. Holy shit. Just Leo, okay. Thanks for having a very easy name. Apparently they have sent an invite. I know, I literally was like, they showed up and was just very active and I was like, fucking hell. Yeah, okay. Well, we've got like 3 spots left. Oh my god, she moved. Right update, she moved. I think she wants food. You good? Oh, thank god it's good. God, being a girl leader. I know, with the unstoppable force moved, I can continue doing the rest of the texts. Either that or we come watch me try and understand Capcom. I don't think that's worth it. So, yeah, let's finish off the rest of the text. As well, with the YouTube stuff, it kind of wants you to have an ending title card, and I was wondering if I could just use this, you know? Like, when I say use this, I mean use this, just like video here. And like the channel icon here. You know? As we all know, I'm like master if I don't want to do more work than I have to do. So we're gonna keep this trend up. Right, let me go check. Is there a request chilling in the guild? Yep. Okay, I've accepted that guy's invite. Let me just let him know. I usually invite them myself. Right. Accepted. Right, we got another guy in the guild. Yeah, I'm literally just logging on to cooking for that. I'm coming off. See, I think if I do them like that, and then just have it like big thanks for watching thing. I feel like I really am the epitome of trying to get with everything, you know? I love being so lazy with shit though. Like, come on. And then adding in good old oops, I forgot to get rid of the placeholder text. Great start. You know what, I don't want to make this text too big, otherwise it's going to be a pain in the ass and just like get in the way, you know? But, like, it's just thanks for watching at the top, it's just so annoying to deal with. So layer style, my usual style for these now. Nah, I feel like I can make this bigger. Why do I think it's just gonna look better across the top, isn't it? Or is that just tacky? Wee. That's definitely how it needs to look. know, I feel like to just be on brand with everything else, it should also be in the middle of like the text. And I can have that animated, you know? But it keeps the vibe. It's just then where the fuck do I put these? You know? Crap it. I don't think I can have either one or the other at this scenario, unless... I have an idea. I have a fucking idea. I think they can both go on. That's gonna be a bit smaller, right? 22. Yeah. But then I can make the text glitch and then the stuff can appear below it. You know? I'm also pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's the best we're gonna get. Let me hide those. Yeah, the reason why I want to do all the text separately is because of the fact that way I can animate them all. So yeah, I can basically export that and just export the text and it will line up automatically. I just have to chuck it into CapCut and animate it. High chance, by the way, once I might just end the stream and go focus on that while I have the motivation. I mean, I'll stream for an hour and a half, which I think is pretty good. But I know better than to ignore my motivation. So, I've also tried to spend the stream speaking a lot clearer. I don't know if it's worked. I just hear my voice back and I think a lot of times I'm being mumbling. Yeah, I'm projecting it more from like the base of my throat rather than where I normally speak. Really, what I need to learn is voice training. Then I can make myself sound deeper. But none of the guides online make any sense, in all honesty. They try and explain things and I don't get it. I'm kind of hoping if I voice train, then I won't hit my voice as much in recordings, and I will find it a lot easier to record things. Please teach me always. I want to sound like a guy. Also, I'm not done with text. I've technically got to do the be right back scene. But no, I'm gonna have to have 2 variations of the thanks for watching. No, I don't. I just need one. Don't know what I'm about. Be right back. And then layer style this shit. I think I had it down to 10. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, how the fuck do you voice train at 7? Well, you gotta take your time. That needs to be a bit smaller, I reckon. Yeah, that works. Okay, those are the only 3 I need. I wanna wait till they come back though to say bye. I wanna just fuck off. Leave them on red. Yeah, I'll just start exporting these then. Layer. PNG, that is, let me go. Starting soon text. That's gonna piss me off. I know that's going to piss me off. Hold on. It's going to piss me off if it just doesn't match the rest. Do I now need to slightly size that differently? That's the question. Nope, we're good. Okay, right. Yay! Player. Export. Oh, watching text. Back. Please. Oh god, if I didn't click on that. This is going to be a long stream to upload though. Oh, great. I'm getting so much use out of this. YouTube segment divider, streaming stuff, title end card for VODs. Look at me. I'm gonna have to come up with some sort of format for these videos, otherwise I'm going to be stressing up making them. Hopefully the dividers help a lot. I've also got to think about how the fuck I'm going to make them interesting. I feel like with the current one, PNG2 that I'm working on, it could just chill in the corner and then I could chuck visuals on top, but then if I don't have the visuals ready at hand, I'm going to have to make them and that's going to time me out. Or I just go find 3 stock images. That's always an option. Yeah, 3 stock images, we'll do that. Totally. Great job, great thinking. Yeah, no, I can't stall any longer. I am just going to have to end it now. But yes, goodbye, Crow. See ya.